you a golfer that's really been working on trying to strengthen their middle back, those lower traps, right between those shoulder blades down here, and you're working on some Y variations to do so, well, you've picked a great exercise for it. But let's talk about the 3 most common mistakes I see with our golfers as they go through the Y variations. Today I'm going to go on a physio wall Y to show you some of these exercises, but the 3 things we're going to focus on are making sure I keep my arms nice and straight, making sure the positioning of my arm is rotated in the correct position, and then third is we're going to talk about the amount of load that we use once we get to that point to loading this exercise. So, first thing I want to talk about is my chest down here on the ball. First and most common thing that I see when people start doing these exercises is what they do is as they come up, rather than keeping the arms nice and straight and going through that full range of motion, what they do is as they start to come up, they'll bend the elbows. So that is another style of exercise where you can work on some shoulder blade mobility there, great, but that is not going to be targeting the middle back and those lower traps quite as much as we're looking for. So make sure arms stay fully extended throughout. Second most common mistake that I see is starting with their hands straight down, or even sometimes I'll see thumbs down. What I want to make sure is that we rotate the arms up so we have the thumbs up in the air. That's going to ensure that we're targeting the lower trap and middle of that lower back right there. So that's number 2. Third thing is make sure you don't pick a load that's too heavy. For example here, this is 2.5 kilograms. This is about as heavy as I'm going to work with a lot of my golfers with on this, because once you get beyond this amount of weight, it's really hard for people to maintain the full range of motion, keeping the elbows straight and keeping the thumbs up in the air. So making sure that you pick a load that as you do it, you can still perform a good rep. This right here is a little bit of a challenge for me. If I were to pick a load that were heavier, then I would probably have to bend those elbows to get it up. I wouldn't take it through a full range of motion, and we would start to compensate through different areas. So, as always, give those a try. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. We're glad to give you a hand.